Hey, my friends, your boy Gabriel of the Wolfpack here, coming to you with another spiritual morning boost about getting what you give. And now I'm gonna go. We're gonna rock the Bible a little bit here. And cause there's the whole Jesus talks about that. There's that aspect. I don't know if he talks about it in all the Gospels, but well, in a sense he does. But the point is that it was from Luke 6, in particular 27 through, let's see, like what, 40 something, 42. It's a long passage. But anyways, the heart of it all is about the whole loving your enemies and not judging others. And it really does stem from the whole dynamic of the self concepts and things like that. And also, he says this part here really razzled me, as it were. Well, right there, give, and it will be given you, and it's preceded by, do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured too. How I look at that is that if think of it like a blender. If you've got you're mixing something together, like in a bowl, you know. Let's say, for instance, you got, the idea is like if you were making a smoothie, you'd want to have really nice ice cream and, some milk or maybe that's, I don't know. You get the point. Like, something like you'd put some fruits in there, really good fruits, and things like that. And it's going to be mixed together. And so you're going to get a little bit of everything. So, for instance, but if you judge and you condemn, then you're saying, I want that in my smoothie. That's what I want in my cup. And so you could think, that'd be like saying, let's put some cigarette butts in there, some nice ashes. Wouldn't that, because and it may just be a little bit, but you're gonna have to drink that down, as it were. And that sounds really gross. Like, you got some cigarette ashes, maybe some, I don't know. You could get real nasty, like put some vomit in there. And it's not a lot. Here's the thing, when we do that. So, for instance, we may be living a really good life. We may be doing a lot of good stuff. But if on the side, there's still those instances where we're being hateful and stuff like that, or someone wrongs us, then then that's what our life is going to be. Give and it will be given you, right there. So you're going to then receive that kind of world. Remember, perception isn't a fact, but a state of mind. So what you're giving in the world is going to then thus be your perception of the world and your state of mind. And that's why, so if you don't like your situation and you're all fed up with everybody, well, maybe, it's time to recognize, that what are you giving to the world? And that's something I gotta work on, because I'll get fired up, I'll get fed up with my brother from time to time, and then I'm thinking, is this worth me having in my life and going forward and just letting that be a factor? Because the whole turning the other cheek, the meaning behind it is that what you do to me, brother, cannot hurt me, and I do not hold that against you. That shows that we're not deprived by what our enemy might do to us. Jesus says that, hey, if he takes your coat, give him your shirt as well. Like, almost it shows like, hey, if you need it that badly, okay, hey, leave it to me to not continue to bust you. And not in this I'm gonna kill you with kindness. You kind of do, but not in a way that you're trying to do. You're trying to kill the ego in that regard, not in a retaliative manner, but in that healing, blessing manner. Because sometimes, I tell you, there's one thing the ego just can't, it just hates. It's when you're blessing someone when they've done bad to you. Oh, and that gets the other person, what's this? This person's so annoying. They got some ulterior motive. No, man, don't have an ulterior motive. Just the motive should be to bless. And it's like, hey, man, if if they want to go toiling in the darkness, in the ashes, as I come to say, in the nonsense, okay. But for you and for each of us, what does that do for us to hate on them? That's like saying they're hungry and we give them stones to eat. Don't impoverish them even more, man. You know? Look at everything as, my God, I gotta remind myself this. Look at everything as either a loving thought or a call for love. So that way, and they may not think that they're a call for love. They feel justified in their nonsense. Well, then they're wrong. I mean, but for us, it's not for us to say, oh, so you don't think it's wrong. Well, I'm going to get all fired up. If you realize the silliness of it, it doesn't mean you have to get worked up with them. Simply just don't uphold the lie for which they're so adamant about having it. And you know something? You can be sure that that way that they're going is not going to lead to the happiness and love that they're seeking. Not in like a I get the last laugh type of thing, but it's sort of don't envy them. Don't feel like be jealous of the fact that it seems like they can just get away with it. No, man. Remember, they're making their smoothie. Don't let your smoothie have the nonsense in it. They're trying to see what happens is they're acting a fool and they're being stupid and they're being silly and foolish, and it's like someone's dropping a sword on their head and acting insane, and then from it you're like, I want to be like that too. You see it and they're spouting craziness, and like, I want to do that too. Why? It doesn't make any sense, people. So for us, you kind of can laugh at it and be like, y'all wild. Like that Matthew McConaughey meme, So really, it's don't get worked up over the nonsense of your brother. Help him, bless him. He needs it, surely. If he's not acting in a loving way, the brother surely needs some love. Let the man shine, and we can help each other out. So let's go do that. Let's help each other out, and let's give as we would want given unto us. It's not just a suggestion; it is a law. So that's what I got for you guys. Go forward and conquer. Wolfpack out.